Oh my god, I am actually live. Well, no one's here yet, but in case someone discovers later on, my name is Joe. You can call me JJ, and this is my first live stream of any sort. I've done an upload from a camera. I used some editing software to take advantage of funny closed captioning on an existing video, but this is brand new to me. Uh oh wait, is someone actually in there now? Was someone in there now? I'm terribly new at this, so I'm barely knowing what the heck I'm doing. At any rate, uh I am going to be in the process of streaming the Dallas Cowboys and New York Giants football game for Sunday Night Football. I don't have a rooting interest per se. It's more like I'm trying to scout the opponents that my team has for the next 2 weeks. And my team, dare I say it, is the Arizona Cardinals. This is my t shirt I got once they made it to the Super Bowl. It's a bit faded, so I've put it into retirement. And so I won't be wearing it. I will instead be wearing, as a means of representing my football bona fides, my Tom Grossi approved Kitty Goes Meow t shirt. And obviously, it's showing up backwards, it figures. I don't know how to reverse the process in YouTube's webcam app within the studio. Again, I'm the noob, the ultimate noob. So ultimately, hopefully, I can get through this without making too many goof ups. And ultimately, I'll get you over to the TV once the game begins. Like I said, I don't have a rooting interest per se. I'll be, I guess, pulling for the Giants, but it's more so I'm pulling against the Cowboys because they've been historically the anathema of my team. I grew up in Phoenix for what it's worth, and apparently, when I was growing up, at least on the radio and on TV before the Cardinals came to town, Dallas was the football team of choice for the Valley of the Sun, even though San Diego, LA, and Denver were ostensibly closer than Dallas. Don't know why that was the case. Because orange is my favorite color after my Phoenix Suns went to the NBA championship. That's why I have the orange Kitty Goes Meow t-shirt right now. When the Broncos made it to the Super Bowl, they became my instant favorite team, which is why I hate the Cowboys so much more, because they whipped my Broncos back when it was just Super Bowl 8, or maybe it was 7. Either way, it did not go well for the Broncos. It continued to not go well for the Broncos up until the late 90s. I rooted also for the Chargers and the 49ers. I was born in Palo Alto. We used to vacation a lot to San Diego, and so that's where my rooting interest in those teams came with, again, before the Cardinals came over. And eventually, I would have preferred an expansion team to come over, to be honest, because I knew how bad the team was coming over from St. Louis. Bart Starr had led the efforts to get an expansion team to the Valley. He used to put on, with his group, exhibition games at Sun Devil Stadium. And ironically, one of them happened to be the Broncos when Elway was in his prime in the late 80s, and Broncos happened to have as an undrafted free agent that year. The Rose Bowl winning quarterback for our Sun Devils, Jeff Van Raphorst. Why he never made over as opposed to that other guy from Michigan who was quarterbacking the Wolverines at the time, I have no idea. But it appears the other guy who was quarterbacking for the Wolverines has done all right for himself, despite his losing and his futile attempts to try and quiet the crowd, which was probably about 70% Sun Devil fans in Pasadena. So, ultimately, I did get to see some Cardinals games. My first pro game I saw for the NFL was when they beat the Giants. If you're a Giants fan, happen to be watching this in the future. It was also the same game where the Cardinals ended up tying the Giants momentarily for first place, but then Neil Lomax got injured, wound up with an arthritic hip, never played a game for the Cardinals again. It's emblematic of the bad luck we've had, especially at the quarterback position, because you need to have a really good quarterback to be able to help have the team win in this league. The best we could muster over the years has been Jake the Snake Plummer, fellow Sun Devil like me, and then Kurt Warner, who of course got us to the Super Bowl. And you could give maybe a prop or two to Carson Palmer, who at least got us to the best record the Cardinals ever had, and then a game away from the Super Bowl. And it was unfortunate that we ran up into a buzzsaw that was the Carolina Panthers, who had only lost one game that year. I thought we could be more competitive then, but just wasn't meant to be, especially after that Patrick Peterson fumble, which I still am upset about him for doing. So, ultimately, we're about halfway in the hour to kickoff. I'm going to go ahead and start moving the computer. I'm in my bedroom right now as you survey my rental kingdom. And I got to take it over to the living room where the TV is. My Amazon Fire TV that's powered by the antenna, not cable, which is why I wasn't watching the Cardinals game earlier today. And it's probably just as well. I found out what happened. They actually led going into the fourth quarter, and of course, they blew it. I could make it a moral victory saying they were competitive. I mean, hey, they had a lead going into the fourth quarter. The more that you could have expected them this season, considering they're supposed to be the winners of a Tank Bowl. They made me hope a little bit. Just a little. And this is the thanks I get. So, the sun's getting into my face now. I really shouldn't be staying here anymore. I will now take you into the living room. I'm holding out as long as I can because it's a laptop. The battery is worn down a little bit, so I may have to go in at halftime to give it a recharge. But I want to keep it at 100% as long as humanly possible before I have to go in there. 9 minutes have passed. Oh, what the hell. Come on. Take out the mouse. Take out the hard drive backup. Take out the power cord. And away we go. Let's see. Ugh. Oh, my. I really need to get the camera fixed up now. Okay. As you can see in the background of my living room, I've got a lot of sports paraphernalia. I live in Portland, hence the We Are Rip City in the background. There's my love for the Phoenix Suns in the past, present, and future. And a bunch of ticket stubs from when I used to go to concerts and sporting events. And if you hear anything, if you're able to hear anything at all, in terms of someone stomping the feet upstairs, that's my neighbor's 3-year-old. It's annoying as hell. I realize I'm giving them a pass, though, rather than going up the stairs and complaining because they're Ukrainian and they've probably been through a hell of a lot as a result. Slava Ukraina, Heroam Slava. So, but just so you know. And now I gotta move it over so I can eventually actually see the television in front of me and then get on the headphones because the powers that be at Google do not like it when something copyrighted is heard loudly. So bear with me for a minute. Ugh. Let's see here. Hello. I hope this microphone's working all right. And Carrie may have been waiting all day for Sunday night. It's still late afternoon here in the Portland area, as by evidence of the sunlight coming through my patio windows and doors. And in a couple of minutes, we'll have the Cowboys and the Giants duking it out at MetLife. Or maybe we should call it Put Your Corporate Name Here Stadium. So, and Carrie's giving her new improved version of the theme song. And here we go. Mike Tirico is the play-by-play guy. And it's raining there too, apparently. And as in Cleveland, a bunch of people have decided not to show up in the rain. The Giants are coming out onto the field. And there is Saquon Barkley. And Chris Collinsworth is the analyst. For what it's worth, I don't know why he gets so much hate. I like him. Can't hate too much on Bengals. Past, present, or future. Okay. Oh, I want to move this. Okay. You can see my kitty goes meow. So, here we go. Oh, that's right. It's not actually going to start till 5:20. So, now, given this is my first live stream, I have no sense of regulating my bodily functions, like being hungry. So I did bring some Dollar Tree Philadelphia water ice to engorge myself on. So you may see me with a red, white, and blue tongue because I have the red, white, and blue flavor. And the outside got frosty as I've had it out of the freezer for quite some time. And now we have promo spots and then eventually commercials, which I could do without. Like to thank God for the remote. That way you can mute channels without having to get up from your seat. I'm actually old enough to remember the manual version of this, which is get up and turn down the volume on the box set. Technology is wonderful. What's not so wonderful is how many more commercials we have to suffer through. The older I get, the more that show up. Once I get to the middle of the century, probably only be 15 minutes worth of a TV show that's a half hour long. The rest is going to be commercials. So we're waiting, and I'm already hungry. Should have eaten lunch later. Ugh. Not impressed. I think I've had this before and I didn't like it then either. I thought this was a different flavor. I guess I got it more than once. Let's see if I can't just stick with the cherry. So it's supposed to be a cherry, vanilla, and blueberry swirl. I prefer vanilla other ways. More commercials. I wonder if I ever got Sunday Ticket, that would mean fewer commercials, if any. However, that's not in the budget this year or probably next. I'll explain later. And then we have the 9/11 moment of silence. 9/11's tomorrow. Hard to believe that was 22 years ago. Time does indeed fly. Queen Latifah is going to sing the national anthem. Interesting. And she's backed up by a police choir. Wow, Rockets red glare. Never been to New York City. Something on my bucket list. I've never actually heard her sing. I've heard her rap, but not sing. She obviously can sing very well. And a pre-taped interview with Dak Prescott. Come on, get this over with. They've introed the coaches. I've got to be conscious of the fact that I've got to call plays in case any of you are watching. Oh, it's really raining out there now. And away we go. And of course, it goes out of the end zone. And I don't know that I'd even bother with a kickoff nowadays. And the Giants have an Oregon State alumnus in their starting lineup. In the offense, I really feel for that school losing out on the Pac 12 implosion. But that's a subject for another time. We've got the Giants going left to right on the screen, and Jones has handed off to Barkley. Gets about 5. And they're at roughly between the 29 and the 30. Daniel Jones is the quarterback. It's now 2nd and 5. He's in shotgun. Barkley to his right. The snap. He's flushed out of the pocket, and he's running, and he slides down. Oh, and already we got some laundry on the field. Late hit by the Cowboys. Yep, personal foul number 33 for the Cowboys. Clark. We're showing the replay. He had a lot of room to run. Oh, it was number 1, Curse, who actually did the hitting. Okay. Ref is winding the 25-second clock. Jones is now behind center. Man's in motion. Man's in motion the other way. And he tries the screen to Barkley, who barely gets to the original line of scrimmage. So it's second down. 13:45 to go. Go ahead and turn up the volume. Jones was under quite a bit of pressure from Micah Parsons. Jones is back under center, and he hands it off to Barkley. Oh, he finds his seam, made something out of nothing, almost got the first down. Just a little bit short. Wasn't much of a hole, but he saw it. And Parsons again was on the action, getting the tackle and assist. And now we got 3 backs in the backfield. Barkley makes it, almost broke it. Let's see. And apparently I'm still the only one here. So they had a tight end Bellinger in the middle of the backfield. He got a nice block. Now, if there's one thing teams should be learning from today's experience, take advantage of the run game when it's wet. And they're back. This time it's not Barkley. It's number 31 for the Giants. Now they're introducing the Dallas defense on NBC. Now Jones is in shotgun. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. He's flushed out already. And again, Jones is going to run. This time he gets out of bounds. Easily gets the first down. Barkley's coming back in. Jones took a timeout with 10:45 left to go in the first. Awfully early to do that. I'm going to be doing a little bit of experimenting with what goes on here. So apparently when I close the browser, the camera stays on. Or at least minimize the browser. Oh dear, I am down to 38% battery remaining. Next commercial break, I better bring out the electrical cord Didn't realize I was going to use that much juice. I've only had it unplugged for 20 minutes. Oof. Barkley's gotten the handoff, but got nothing. May have lost half a yard. Let's see. They're at the 16 of the Cowboys. Got receiver in motion to the top of the screen. Up. Jones is flushed out again. Managed to go head first to the 8. Definitely still not afraid to run. Slipped a little. It's 3rd and 2. 4 receivers set with Barkley in the backfield. Jones is in shotgun. Doing an audible. Just barely got it off. Oh, apparently he didn't get it off in time. Or was it something else? False start. Okay. Number 78. Thomas. Yeah. So here we go again. Now 3rd and 7. Back to the 13. Again, a 4 receiver set. Jones is in shotgun. Oh! Didn't even get into the air. The snap, that is. And he had to cover it up real quick. Good job of Jones covering it up. And it went back all the way to 27. He got all sorts of shoot up rubber tire on his face and his helmet. So it looks like it's a 45-yard attempt. Oh, blocked! Oh, and the Cowboys might get a touchdown off of it. And yes, he does. And if you're a Cowboys hater like me, this is not good. And that was good. Nope. Who was it? 19. Noah Igbenogany. Say that 5 times fast. They really got out after that one. Thomas, number 30. Yeah, easy block. And now Cowboys extra point. Oh, he curves it wide left. Heck of a start indeed, as Mike Tirico says. I gotta go and get my umbilical cord, so to speak, for this laptop. I give you my chair. Ugh. was a close one. Ugh. I got a thumbs up. Huh. So somebody here must have been interested. Ugh, I was down to 16%. Ugh. Well, fortunately, commercials. So, Jade's not the only one with post-nasal drip, unfortunately, if you know what I'm talking about. I'll be back again. Cowboys are kicking off yet again. Yet again, it goes into the back of the end zone. And yeah, if it wasn't for that bad snap, the Giants would be put in the position to try and make a field goal that was ultimately blocked. And the false start that 78 had, Thomas, certainly didn't help either. Okay. 1st and 10 again. Jones is back in shotgun. Oh. Almost got sacked. Managed to throw it, but it didn't get much of anywhere. Okay, 2nd down 10. Under 8 minutes left in the first. Jones again in shotgun. Gets the snap. Looking back. Had someone briefly open. Darren Waller, the tight end they acquired from the Raiders, but Thomas on the defense for that. So 3rd and 10. And again, I got to go back to the Philadelphia water ice. Third and 10. Jones gets the snap from shotgun again, and he is dumped by Parsons. And from the way the crowd sounds, there are quite a few Cowboys fans in the stadium. And now the Giants will have to punt. Parsons was double teamed, but he just got out of it really easily. There's the punt, which almost got blocked. And Giants get a bounce. 58-yard punt to the 26 of Dallas, and now Prescott will come in a couple minutes. We're back to commercial. And I got to eat as much of this while I can so I don't have to eat it during the broadcast. I have too much dust covering my screen in the spot where the chat room is. Okay. Now I gotta move the power cord so it's not at the point where I can easily trip over it if I have to get out. Okay. If you're doing a take a shot challenge in case Jerry Jones shows up on the TV, here's number one. And now Dak Prescott gets to take his first snap. 7:06 left in the quarter. And we got 3 wide receivers out. Prescott quickly gets it out to Jake Ferguson, tight end, gained only about 3. Now they introduce the Cowboys offense. Another Oregon State guy. They hand it off to Pollard on 2nd and 8. Gets to the 32.5. And Pollard's actually, Prescott's actually 30 years old. Ugh. And now Dallas is going shotgun again. 4 wide receivers out. Pollard in the backfield. Prescott takes a snap. Oh, he got it to CeeDee Lamb. He just lofted it there, and Lamb made an adjustment to get it back. He strikes a pose like Madonna in Vogue. Oh, there was a pick. No wonder he was wide open. But Lamb slipped initially, so he was fortunate to get back up really quick. Ferguson now gets the first down throw, gets 9 yards to the 10. Approaching 5 minutes left. Sun's streaming into my living room. Prescott again in shotgun, hands it off to Pollard. He gets the first down and a little more. Gets to the 6. All right. First and goal. Prescott still going shotgun. Gets the snap. Back to pass. Up. Targeted Ferguson, but he was double covered, and the Giants force it incomplete. Back to second down. 4:05 left in the quarter. And now people upstairs are moving and messing with my antenna signal. But now it's back. Thank goodness. And Prescott was behind the center this time. Throws it. And that's Turpin, number 9, who caught the pass. But he couldn't get across the goal line, so it's third and goal. And he was able to get to the 2. Nice tackle by Jackson to keep him from getting across the end zone. And now the Giants almost had 12 men on the field, so they called a timeout because they were not ready defensively. 3:30 left. That was the Giants' second timeout. This is their 8th play of the game. As Dak wipes himself off and gets back into the huddle. Boy, that sunlight is really affecting my camera. Hopefully that's better. And snap, Prescott back. Oh, he gets hit. And they're saying incomplete, even though the Giants are acting like they recovered it and are trying to return for a touchdown. So we have 4th down. Again, another field goal attempt. We'll see if this one gets blocked. So we've got Brandon Aubrey. Interesting. Came over from the USFL. But so far he's done better than Brett Maher did in the last playoff game. And the Cowboys are up 9-0. And now what do we have here? Looks like an Aquaman trailer. Yep. Jason Momoa, he of Stargate Atlantis fame, continuing to rack up his Stargate Atlantis credits. Hard to believe when he was up on Game of Thrones, people thought he couldn't speak English because he didn't speak English in the show. All they had to do was watch Stargate Atlantis. Sci-fi gets no respect. Now we've got an ad for The Voice, and the ladies on that show, they just look ageless. I don't know how people like Reba and Gwen do it, but I want some of what they're having. Okay. As we continue to make our in-game adjustments here in my personal studio. And the Cowboys are going to kick off yet one more time in the first quarter. Again, it goes into the end zone. And NBC is now showing how much better they are at avoiding turnovers. Hasn't helped tonight yet, though. Jones back, and he gets sacked. Approaching 3 minutes left. DeMarcus Lawrence got the sack. And as a Cowboys hater, this is very disappointing. Let's see. Now the sun's going down over the apartment building next to me, and I don't have to worry about the glare as much. Jones back to pass again out of the shotgun. He's having trouble. Finally just throws it out of bounds. And that'll be 3rd and 19. And actually, because of laundry on the field, may have another flag against the Giants. .230 left. Oh, no foul on the play. So it is 3rd and 19 after all. And again, Jones back in the shotgun. Jones gets the snap. And he just, oh, Lord, have mercy. Barkley got hit. Ball got popped loose. And the Cowboys did a pick six thing. Ugh. And that was number 26. Deron Bland. And Saquon Barkley can't believe his bad luck. So now we've got the USFL kicker in. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle. And it's 16-0 Cowboys. In the immortal words of an American icon, I'll be back. Once I'm done muting the commercials. Yes, mute is successful. Ugh. Oh, is there going to be? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot to give you a notice of watching the chair. Again, I'm new. Ugh. And now the commercial is for the next installment of The Fast and the Furious. And there's a happy Cowboys fan amongst a sea of miserable Giants fans. And good God, is it raining over there. So we got another Cowboys kickoff. Number 4. Will this go into the back of the end zone? Yes, it will. I'd like for it to institute the CFL rule where if you get it through the goalposts, it's worth a point. That'd make it at least worth watching. Dan Quinn. DC for the Cowboys. So he's the one to blame for the outcome as it stands now. Okay. Jones is back in shotgun again. Hands it off to Barkley. He stood up at the 30. And we're close to just there being 2 minutes left in the quarter. And 16-0. Ugh. Jones again in shotgun. 4 wide receivers set. 86 is in the backfield. Now he goes in motion. Again, it's Barkley. Got about 3. It'll be 3rd and 2 at the 28. Stephon Gilmore on the tackle. I think he played for the Patriots, if I'm not mistaken. 3rd and 2, Jones in shotgun, gets the snap, and he's going to try and run it, and he gets undercut. Bell got past the O-line and tackled him behind the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down with less than a minute, mercifully enough. Ugh. Now it's the second punt. Another big punt. This time he's going to return it at the 10. Turpin gets plastered by McFadden. We had a flashback to the 80s rap scene on the outro. So the Cowboys are back on offense. Daniel Jones is looking sullenly at his tablet. Prescott gets the handoff to Pollard, but they actually lose yardage. In the first quarter, finally is over. Couldn't come over soon enough for the Giants. Time for me to get a napkin. Now I gotta get up again. And this time, formally, I give you once again my chair. One more minute. Well, we're an hour into this live stream. This did not go the way I hoped or planned. But nothing really ever goes as planned. Excuse me. That's how bad it is. I'm yawning as I wait for the commercials to end. Okay. And it's 2nd and 12. Prescott with the throw, way over the head of his receiver. So it'll be 3rd and 12. Third and 12. Prescott's in the shotgun in the backfield. Prescott tries to bomb it. And, one of Jade's yellow headbands is on the field. And it looks like we got PI. And I don't mean private investigator. Yep, pass interference. And that was halfway down the field. The guilty party is number 37. So we got first at the Giants 45. Prescott takes the handoff, rolls out. Another incomplete pass. McKinney defending for the Giants. Stops the clock, 14:44 left. And we got him in the shotgun again with Pollard in the backfield. Snaps on. He hands it off to Pollard. He gets about 2. And now we got no huddle for Prescott. He gets the ball real quick. Passes it to Pollard, but he can't make it to the yard marker. So it's 4th down. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, the ex-Cardinal, Isaiah Simmons, was the one who made the tackle. Another one we gave away for next to nothing. Ugh. And now the Cowboys are going to go for it. 4th and 3. Prescott's in the shotgun, gets the snap. And he easily gets it completed to Cooks, number 3. 1st down, Cowboys. Now it's 1st down on the 32. Prescott behind the center. Hands it off to not Pollard. Number 23. And whoever it is, he got the 1st down. And he got tire bits on his helmet too. Dowdle. Okay, 1st down at the 22 and a quarter. Prescott's under center. We got a fullback sighting, actually. And Dowdle gets the ball again. Makes it about as close to the 20 as you can get without getting to the 20. And the Giants' defensive coordinator is being shown, wondering where he can find his next job. So Prescott's back under center. It's 2nd and 8. Man in motion. Hands it off to Dowdle again. He maybe gets a yard, but that might be being generous. Excuse me. And it looks like they weren't sure he actually gained anything because they have it as 3rd and 8. Still at the 20. Prescott's now in shotgun. Pollard's back out there. CeeDee Lamb's in motion. Prescott's got the snap. Throwing the ball. Oh, and it's dropped by the tight end, Ferguson. Field goal unit comes on. Probably didn't help his case that he tried to turn his head upfield before he actually got possession in his chest. And Aubrey's got another attempt from 38 yards. And hooked it, but it went in. 19-0, Cowboys. It's not good times for me. Napkin. I need a napkin. And these times being the way they are, we got a bunch of gambling ads on TV now in between these spots of action. And here we go with another kick from the Cowboys. And another touchback. Kick out of the end zone. Kick out of the end zone for a touchback. And let's see what the Giants can do, if anything. Jones had to pick up the snap from the ground. Oh. Did he intercept it? A lot happened. So apparently the Cowboys have now intercepted him without it being deflected. But there's a flag on the play. Let's see what happens. Holding on the offense. Jeez. Well, I thought what happened to Pittsburgh at home was bad. This is infinitely worse. And Jones got hit as he was going out of bounds by Parsons and Van Der Esch. But they didn't call a flag on that. And Gilmore's the one who got the interception for the Cowboys. Oh, yeah, I got to get back to calling the game now as I wallow in my misery, or try to avoid wallowing in my misery at seeing this result. So, Brandon Cooks got a first down catch from Prescott. They're in Giants territory at the 22 and a half. Prescott's in shotgun. Pitches it to Turpin, who gets to the 16. And there's around 10 minutes left. I wonder if this will fit. Okay, Prescott's under center. We got two backs in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Oh, he had Lamb open, but overthrew him in the end zone. And now we've got third down. And we've got a flag. Let's see. And a penalty on the Giants. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, first and 10 at the 11 of the Giants. Daxon shotgun, hands it straight. No, he fakes the handoff and kept it himself. Got to the 5. Okay. Can they get a touchdown here? Hands it off to Pollard. And he's close to the first down marker. And let's see what we got here. 8:30 to go in the quarter, or in the half, I should say. Well, it's both. It's 3rd and 1. Prescott is going to go under center and quickly pitches it out to Pollard. And, yep, touchdown. 22-0. That's all I can do is go. mercy. Granted, it's just game one. The Giants look nothing like they did last year. And we got the extra point. It's up, and it is good. Let's see. Batteries back up to par. Wondering if I should get a extra cord for the computer. Have one out here and one in there. Not much of the good stuff left. Again, time for me to exit. Again, I give you my chair. Ugh. Okay. Got the ceiling fan light on now, so I've got more light shining on me on this end. So, again, we continue our technological experimentation. Come on, come on. We're back to the game. Or what this miserable excuse for a game really is. We have another kickoff, yet another out of the end zone touchback. I'm somewhat surprised that the fans haven't booed the team like crazy at this point. Maybe they're just too mentally defeated to care. So, Jones back under center. Hands it off to Barkley. And hear a bit of the boo birds after that. First drive started so well, they could do no wrong, and then all of a sudden, Murphy's Law reared up and swallowed them whole. 7:30 left, so we're on the downhill slide of the first half finally. Jones is back to pass. Got it complete, but he only got 2 yards. And there's a flag. Giants can only hope that it's not on them. Defensive holding on the Cowboys on Diggs, number 7. So finally they get a break going their way. Quite an obvious penalty. So Jones is in shotgun. It's 1st and 10 at the 30. Jones gets it off quickly. Gets it to Waller. Second and 4. Jones is under center. Bellinger's in motion. He hands it off to Barkley. Gets about 2.5, 3. It's now 3rd down. Six minutes left. Jones is in the shotgun. Waller's in motion. Here we have the snap. Fakes to Barkley. He gets it to Waller, who gets the first down not before getting out of bounds. Okay, it's at the 47. Jones gets a snap, hands it off to Barkley, who was hit behind the line of scrimmage by Hankins, number 95, and they lose a couple. We have 2nd and 12. Under 5 minutes left. Jones is in shotgun. Barkley's to his left. Gets a snap, a bit low. Oh! Almost another interception. Ugh. He was a bit under pressure. 28. Hooker had it and gave an example as why he's not a wide receiver as opposed to a defensive back. Easy one that he dropped. Jones back under center. No, he's on shotgun on 3rd and 12, 45-yard line of the Giants. He's got some time, but now he's being flushed. And he runs. Gets to midfield. Let's see. Looks like he got a little past the 50. And they're going to go for it on 4th. They have no choice, really. And Jones is in shotgun. Waller's in motion. And the Dallas decides to take a timeout. Jones still has all that tire shavings on his face mask. That's weird. They had a white guy in near blackface with all that masking tape and gunk they put to avoid the glare. That could have been a disaster. But now we've got the snap on fourth. Giants, Jones. Oh, he got it to Waller. When it looked like he was going to get sacked again. Waller was calling for it all the way. He got past the 30 on the 26. We're under 4 minutes. Jones is now under center. Hands it off to Barkley. Gets about 3. Let's see if they can't get a score out of this. Hopefully a touchdown. Because last time they tried a field goal, it was bad. It was bad. Okay. 2nd and 8 on the 24. Jones hands it to Barkley again. Again, he gets about 3. Under 3 minutes. And he too has the chopped tire on his arms. Barkley apparently played 75% of the team's offensive snaps, the highest rate of all running backs last year. Snap to Jones. He's back to pass. He gets it to Barkley. And he finally gets across the first down marker. Time is running, so we'll see if they can get off playoff before the 2-minute warning. Replay has Barkley getting a little extra after juking Curse. So they got to the 14. Oh, nope, they didn't get it off in time. Okay. And they've got those unretired NFL players in a commercial. They're pretty good when it comes to those comedy bits. It was good for a laugh. And the way this game has gone, I've got to laugh to prevent myself from crying. I wouldn't have been doing this if I had been able to see the Cardinals. Don't really care too much for either of these two teams. But I wanted to prepare myself, look presentable. I woke up just as the 10 o'clock games on Pacific time were starting. I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it for the early games, which is why I scheduled this one in advance. And now we've got Jones under center. And he fakes the handoff. Oh, he gets sacked. Armstrong, number 92, got the sack. Third sack on Jones. It's now 2nd and 15. And the Giants haven't had any sacks against the Cowboys. So we're now on the 19. Jones again under center. Fakes the handoff again. Oh. Tried to get it to Campbell, but went away from his body, and Campbell looked like he'd slipped anyway. Yeah, he was wide open. All right, here's Jones. Gets the snap on third. Fakes the throw. Actually got a gain. And Dallas, for some reason, has taken a timeout. Giants fans are really booing now. Maybe Dallas is hoping to get another blocked field goal, and if they can't take it for a touchdown, they can at least go far, so they'll have time for their offense to score on their own again. I wonder if the Giants will go for it. Dable is looking pensive on the sideline. Let's see what happens. Nope, it's a field goal. Let's see if he can avoid having this one blocked. Graham Gano from the 36. Oh, no. In case you didn't guess, he missed it. Ugh. 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 And now we got a rebooted version of The Exorcist with the green snot coming out of the kid's mouth, or at least an appearance of that. Not something I relish in seeing. Why, just as well I haven't eaten dinner yet. Another yawn. If this was ever a yawn-inducing game, this would be it. I wonder what Lauren Russell of She Got Sports is handling this disaster right now. Normally, oh wait, is someone actually viewing me now? I'll be damned. But if you know what I'm talking about other streamers and Lauren Russell with She Got Sports, when I was first introduced to her, she used to do a lot of Giants games, live streams, and then she stopped doing that last year and was just watching them on her own with her family. And decided to just do clips of the good stuff. Oh, good Lord, another viewer? Damn, this is awesome. If you're actually watching this game with me, I'm terribly sorry. Commercials are done. Back to the action. Prescott's in the shotgun, gets the snap, presses it off, and he catches it, but 13 Michael Gallup's caught it out of bounds. So it's second down, just 1 minute left. Whoever's watching, if you want to chat something, feel free to go ahead. And whoever's watching, feel free to maybe check out a replay of this to see what I'm all about at the beginning for the first 20 minutes, and then just avoid watching the actual game. Unless you're an actual Cowboys fan, then feel free to relive the glory of your team wiping the Giants off the map. Or the mat. Or both. Let's see. Oh, I missed Prescott doing an incompletion. I don't know why they're bothering to throw. It's kind of late in the game. Well, 56 seconds. It's 3rd and 10, though. And now they might be going to delay a game. And now they decide to call timeout. And McCarthy bails out his quarterback. So now we wait. And we see yet another player get the cut tire bits on his face. And he's wisely wiping everything off, along with the sweat and the rain. And ref's telling him to hurry up out of the huddle on the sideline. I'm sure they want to get home early after this fiasco. So, here we go. Prescott's in the shotgun, waiting for the snap. Still waiting. And he gets it, hands it off to Pollard. He got to the 31. The Giants are taking a timeout and insist on prolonging this debacle. Maybe hoping that they can get the punt, maybe get a good return out of it, and try to score again. And they're doing the QB comparison. Prescott hasn't really played well, but compared to Jones, it's practically glorious. Oh, well, at least no one else can call it anymore. So we got a punt. I think it's maybe the first one the Cowboys have done. It's very long. And it's caught at the 22 by Eric Gray, the rookie. And he gets to the 29. So the Giants get another chance to potentially do something. Messy wit and a bummer. Tirico took the words right out of my mouth. And now we wait for another endless stream of commercials to end. And whoever's joining me, thank you very much for doing so. I pray you're making the most of this situation. Oh, now you leave. Of course. Jeez. Disney is now advertising all the things I'm not going to be watching because I can't afford to pay for Disney Plus. My stomach's really growling now. What should I eat for dinner? You on time? Yeah. The hell? The heck happened to my VHS? Something to fix at the next commercial break. Jones is getting the ball. Oh, he had Hyatt at midfield and he dropped it. Excuse me for a minute. The Giants may score while I'm doing a fix with my plugging system for my entertainment center. I doubt it. Might as well get this done while I can. So apparently, while I was getting stuff out of my system, the half mercifully ended. So it's now the halftime show. I don't know what else to tell you. Miami beat the Chargers in LA. Looks like Tua's recovered nicely. I don't need Siri to show me football scores. I've already got CBS Sports up. So, let me see what else is going on in the sports world while I have the chance. In soccer, which I actually care about since I live in Portland, at least to some degree, LA Galaxy and St. Louis are tied at 2 with 2 minutes left in the second half. And got some Nation League matches in the Caribbean and Central America. But the U.S. isn't involved. I await for their friendly against Oman on Tuesday. And I go to CBS Sports to double check the NFL games. I want to go to all NFL scores, see if there's something that I have missed, potentially. And, oh, damn it, I am not using ad blocking on you. Ugh. Let's see. Yeah, the Raiders beat the Broncos. Ah. Okay. Oh, yes! A grassy raid! Yeah! I was hoping I'd get that. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, sir. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. Been a fan of yours for the past couple of years. You see my Kitty Goes Meow t-shirt? Uh-huh. See what I got there for you? Well, you definitely made my night because this game is just dead. It'll be dead to me once everyone leaves. If you want to do another raid elsewhere. But thank you for being you. I saw you over in Seattle on the 30 for 30. I was the one with the Pat Tillman jersey. And I tried to get my plea to Bidwill to make sure you got into put your corporate logo here stadium in. I screwed up not realizing that the sound was not working. But thankfully, the Twitterverse came to your rescue and our fans got you in. And at any rate, I'm glad you were able to get in and see the Pat Tillman statue. And I wish you well. The Packers, not so much, because I still have a sliver of hope the Cardinals will actually do something. Although after today's game, considering they blew a fourth quarter lead, whatever little hope I had has pretty much faded. And to everyone who's rating me, thank you for showing up. And if you want to stick around and talk, although I don't know what about this game you'd want to talk about, feel free. As you can tell by my Diamondbacks cap, I'm from the Valley, and hoping that all the sports teams down in Phoenix can do something. I'm living in Portland, though, or just east of Portland, actually very east of Portland. It's a long story. So thanks for all the thumbs up. I got 122 when I only just had one. Of course, you would catch me completely off guard while I'm trying to view some other tab on Google Chrome. Adian Aragon Ragnall said, "Good luck with the Cardinals. I'll need it. I desperately will need it." Daniel McKeon says, "Congrats on my subscribers. I actually have more than 35 now? How nice." Ron T says, "Happy Sunday." Thank you for that. And let's see if I can scroll up to see any other unique individual messages. Of course, there's Kitty Goes Meow. The kitty went meow on Thursday. Not so much in Cincinnati. And boy, talk about a game being as boring as a dog's ass. And I thought that was bad. This one is infinitely worse. But thanks to everyone who showed up and who still happens to be here. Yeah, Aiden, poor Cincinnati. Cleveland really took them out to the shed. Although it seemed to be in contention for most boring game of the year because no one could do anything. Cleveland eventually picked it up, and Deshaun Watson clearly has gotten that monkey off his back from his days in Houston. Grosgob says our Cardinals defense didn't look bad today. Offense needs some help, though. Yeah, this is where I think they could have used Colt McCoy because I eventually saw the stats or lack thereof from Josh Dobbs. It could have been the difference. And yet, despite that, they had a lead going into the fourth quarter. They actually had a lead going into the fourth quarter. Rising Rhino Raid. Who the heck is... Oh, hello, Rising Rhino. Sorry I never heard of you, but I'm going to make note of you. Let's see. I'll have to look you up later. I'm trying to get used to this YouTube studio thing. Gruzgub continues with, he wasn't bad early on, but once the Commanders' defense started teeing off in the fourth, it was over. Well, I never got a chance to see the game in Portland, even though we got to see more than your average share of games because we're not in designated NFL territory. We could actually see 4 games during the day. And when Seattle was playing, there was a blackout of CBS. Let's see. Al Bundy says, Cards were surprisingly good today. Rhino eats A1 sauce with his ice cream. No idea why he does that. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Let's see. Rising Rhino says, what's good, my man? I'm trying to count my blessings. It was a sunny day today. And I finally got paid to take care of some stuff from an ex-neighbor who nearly got evicted. Actually did get evicted, but I was able to get most of his stuff out before that happened. Let's see. Aiden, why do that to ice cream? Oh, yeah, the A1 sauce. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm fine with just the chocolate syrup. Let's see. Well, I don't know what else to tell you about me. if you have any particular questions, I imagine most of you weren't here in the beginning when I was trying to work things out, and I was initially in my bedroom because I was trying to hold on to the battery power and conserve it while I had the chance. Carried it out once the game started, and then realized it wasn't going to survive the first half. Al, thank you for the clarification. Shh, don't tell my secrets. Okay. Well, thank you all for showing up. I'm curious what, if anything, you think about the Giants-Cowboys game. I imagine you're as disgusted as I am, unless you're actually a Cowboys fan and are thrilled with this. The only reason I'm choosing this as my first ever live stream is because both these teams, the Cardinals, are going to play at home in the next 2 weeks, and I'm scouting the opponents to see how they're doing. I clearly know who's going to be the superior team to worry about. Aiden, I'm a Cowboys fan. Congratulations. Your new pickups are doing very well, and you kept the old ones, and they're doing even better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, your USFL kicker who hadn't actually kicked football in college, trying to do the Garo Yepremian thing. Vince says only good thing about the Cowboys are the cheerleaders. Well, yeah, I couldn't help but notice them even at a tender young age. When they won Super Bowl 8 against Denver, or was it 7? I'm still trying to get the memory of that. So, Magic Man, cheers to you too. Although I don't drink alcohol, I can't stand the taste. Layla Plays DBD says this game makes me want to drink my whole wine bottle. Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful reaction. I don't have a wine bottle to drink. You can drink it for me. And now it's the start of the third quarter. If you want me to hang with you, if you don't mind hanging with me, I'll stick around. They've really laid the wood on Jones. 22 dropbacks, 4 sacks, 15 pressures, 2 interceptions. Cowboys are the first team since 2009 with a TD on offense, defense, and special teams in the first half of an opener. How nice. So, and yes, we know the kickoff is presented by YouTube. That's been the message at the beginning of every game. I'm going to mute this on my headphones. Oh, heck. In case the presenters have anything to say. I'm doing the headphones things because I want to hear what Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth have to say. I hate doing the closed captioning stuff. And this is a TV I'm still not fully used to. It's a Amazon Fire TV, which I got from my eventually evicted neighbor because he needed the money. Paid only $25 for it, which was an absolute steal. I paid for a couple of other of his things too, so he could have some money to spend in Tucson. Aiden says YouTube having football is weird. Huh. Yeah, they did pay for rather expensive rights to broadcast some of the games. They're getting bigger. I gotta tell you, they're getting bigger. It's back to the world of oligarchies. Tom Grossi was right. Or I was right when I told Tom Grossi we're living in a second Gilded Age. We're back to all oligarchies and monopolies ruling the capitalistic realm. Well, I'm glad he noticed me. I got to do a replay of his doing that. Maybe I can clip it into something and add it to my paltry video list of things I've done. I encourage you to look at the two I've already done before, and I may just go ahead and reload my attempt to make my plea to Michael Bidwell to let Tom in during the 30 for 30 thing. I did an edit, didn't realize that the sound was compromised, and so I may just show it to make sure he knows that my feelings were true about the matter. In the meantime, Dallas has the ball. It's third down. It's 13:40 to go in the third. Dak is lining under the center, I think. No, he's in shotgun. It's on the 43. And he's waiting for the snap. He is going to get it finally. Does a quick throw. Caught by Lamb across midfield. And boy. So what's up with you all? If you care to share about your life and your passions, if anything. There goes Pollard down to the 23. Looks like they don't miss Elliott one bit. I'm sure he's close to getting 100 yards right now. And yeah, that was quite a significant hole that got opened for him by the Cowboys O-line. And it was 37 with the tackle. And now we got Prescott under center at the 23. He hands it off to 23. I'm trying to remember his name. They come and go here, there, and everywhere. Dowdle. As Pollard takes a breather. Elliott got interception today, didn't he? I have no freaking clue. I don't even know what team he's on. It's been a bit of a challenge to follow all the comings and goings of free agents. At any rate, it's at the 19 now. Prescott gets it in shotgun, throws it to a tight end, number 89, who drops it. Hendershot. It's now 3rd and 6 with 11:26 to go. So, thanks to those who have stuck around. Thank you for the thumbs up. And we're now on 3rd and 6. Daxon shotgun again. Lamb's doing his circular thing. Pollard's now catching it out of the backfield. Oh, he fumbled it. Oh, and this being the Cowboys night, an offensive lineman recovers it. And that was number 63. Oh, boy. Just when you think the Giants are going to get a break, it's snatched from their jaws. And 58 was the one who popped the ball loose. And Biadaz is the one who recovered. I probably butchered that name most definitely. Well, I'm heading to bed if this drive gets points. I don't blame you, Aiden. It's Prescott under center. He hands it off to Pollard. He's getting close. But he stopped just shy of the 1. Okay. Yes, this is nearly going to be 3 hours of my life I'll never get back. Aiden, I applaud you for sticking with me and sticking with this game. Okay. Hand off to Pollard again, and he just semi-waltzes into the end zone. So, Aiden, you can go to bed now, confident in the fact that the Cowboys are probably going to win this game. It's 32-0. That drive went 10 plays and almost exactly 5 minutes. Good night to you. If anyone else wants to chat and stick around, let me know. Let's see. Because the clock went out in my VCR DVD thing when I was trying to plug in my laptop. I don't know what time it is right away. Let me just look back there. Looks like it's close to 7:20. Of course, I could also check on my computer. It's 7:15. Never mind. So, only got 3 people left. Oh, now it's down to 1. Whoever this one is, if you want to chat and talk about random stuff, let me know. But I think if the Giants don't do anything on this next drive, I'm going to call it a night. Because clearly, this has not been fun to watch. Let's see. As I double check the Cardinals' schedule. So they face the Giants on the 17th and then the Cowboys on the 24th. Let's see if it'll be interesting to see if the Giants can make some good adjustments. They need to adjust everything, to be honest, or they're not going to have a chance. And then the Cowboys, it'll be interesting to see if they can sustain their momentum in their second game of the season. And now we're at the commercial, and I'm waiting for that to end. We're still waiting. Sorry, I don't have anything to add. I'm just holding down the fort until my stomach has had enough and says, you need to get some food in me. So apparently the next Sunday night football game will be the Dolphins and the Patriots. And it's 33-0 as the Cowboys have made the extra point. And Jesus, it's still pouring. And again, we have another touchback due to the kick going out of the end zone. And they're highlighting Parsons' every good deed on defense. And so now, first down, 10:01 left. Waller's in motion. Jones is going to try and nope, he's going to run it and manages to get 9 yards and runs out of bounds to avoid getting plastered. Nathan Vanek, you're heading out. See ya. Thanks for stopping by and hanging around. And we now have back to the action. 2nd down and 1. The Giants are at the 34. Oh, Jones bobbled it, and now he's just falling onto it. And he manages to slightly advance himself to the 32 and minimize the number of yards lost. I agree. It's hugely disappointing after their playoff run and their improved season last year. Okay, 3rd and 3. Jones is in the shotgun. He tries to do the quarterback draw, barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. And let's see, Dable is telling him to do something. They may actually go for it. But Parsons again blowing things up. And Giants are now in truly desperation mode, trying to go for it on 4th and 3. Jones is in the shotgun. Thankfully, Barkley catches it, is forced out of bounds, but not before getting the 1st down. So it'll be interesting to see the schedule for next week. Let's see with the Dolphins and Patriots. Up there goes Jones, down again, trying to at least make something out of nothing. Got back to the 34, and we're now halfway through the 3rd. Odigizua was the culprit. Just split the lineman and was on him like ticks on a hound dog. Okay, 2nd and 14. Jones back to pass. Passes it out on the sideline to 86. I got to wait for his name to show up on his back of his jersey so I know who he is before I can tell you who caught it. And I'm not going to get that chance, apparently, because they're doing random views of people in the stands. Oh, Slayton. Darius Slayton. Okay. I think that's the first time his number's been called. That's 3rd and 12. Jones is again in the shotgun. 3 wideouts, tight end and a running back in the backfield. Gets the snap. Cowboys are somewhat blitzing, and they're going to get him again. Sack number 6. Lucky party this time is 92. We're under 6 minutes. And this time, Fowler was the original one that got pressure. And then it was the Big O. And they're going to punt. They've officially given up. And as my antenna TV is fading out, I'm going to call it quits. So to whomever is still watching me, you have my utmost sympathy and empathy. And thank you. And thanks to everyone else who happened to stop by. But I'm going to call it a night. I know when the gig is up, or the jig is up, or when both are up. So, Good night, everybody.